All right, welcome back to another episode of Below the Influence podcast, the only podcast on the internet with nothing witty to say in the intro. I'm your co-host, DeLorian, and this is my delicious co-host, Scrumptious once again.
Back again.
Click, clack.
Click, clack.
How have you been?
I've been good. How have you been?
I've been tripping.
Well, that's good. Wonderful.
yeah.
I'm very glad to hear that. Freddie? Okay. We are off to a great start here. We have an amazing episode for you guys.
Jam-packed.
Before we forget, I want you to go ahead and jam that like button till your screen breaks. Fucking jam that shit.
Subscribe. We also have a giveaway going on. Hold on.
Giveaway's over. We have a winner, and we'll announce that later.
Yeah, I've been tripping too hard. I forgot that we already announced the giveaway and already gave that person their things.
We haven't given it to them yet.
No.
Perception of time gets thrown off sometimes. Well, yeah, we have a great episode. Today is, unfortunately, we're going to announce this right now. This is the final episode of the final season of Below the Influence Podcast.com.
We did it for the West Coast.
I did it for the Midwest, but
I'll drink to that.
Kentucky, Montana, Wyoming gang, where you at?
Yeah, Kentucky gang. Bang, gang. Bang, gang.
Gang, big banging gangs.
All right. Oh, man.
I haven't shot anything in a while. I just realized.
Yeah, no, you're a fucking coward.
Woo!
Well, okay. Well, now that that's out of the way, and we hope that you joined us at home taking our shot.
Final shot.
Like and subscribe. We'll see you later.
Cut it.
Spectrum commercial.
Okay. So I wanted to kind of get into this, and I'm going to try to stay away from politics outside of this one thing, but I had to bring it up because it was so hilarious. So 2024 is around the corner.
Real quick, we need a clip montage of every time Jake says, I'm going to try and keep it out of politics.
What I want, as I click my Pachanga Resort Casino pen, I don't even know where this came from. I don't think I've ever been to Pachanga.
I think you got it from Alvin's desk.
Good possibility. So 2024 is rapidly approaching, and, maybe Trump's going to run, maybe Ron DeSantis, Florida governor, everybody's sucking him off right now. On the left side, I doubt that Joe is going to run again, as much as we all want him to. I don't think that he's going to run again unless he's out of his fucking mind, which he might be.
Joe Byron?
Joe Byron. So
take you out to dinner.
After this terrible Roe v. Wade thing, a new contender has approached. And I think I talked to you a little bit about this off camera, Mel. Freddie, I doubt you don't know where the fuck you are half the time, so I doubt that you're aware of this. We have somebody that is considering running for president in 2024.
Is it Rand Paul?
No.
Ryan Paul?
Hillary Clinton.
Oh.
I'm
2024, we might have part 2 of Hill Dog versus Trump.
What's Bernie doing? Is Bernie over it?
Dude, Bernie's like 104 years old.
Bernie's in a parade with 2 people, and he's waving at him as he's walking down the street. There's a video of it. And it's great. That's what he's doing right now.
Well, he sold out his own base when he joined the DNC, so he has only himself to blame. Plus, he's old as shit. And the guy's never had a real job. I support the enthusiasm behind Bernie Sanders. What did he do? He was the mayor of Burlington in the 70s, writing papers on rape. You know about his rape papers?
No.
His rapers?
Rapers, if you will?
Yeah. No, he wrote a bunch of weird shit back in the 70s, but that's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about here is my girl Hill Dog quickly becoming the contender for new favorite war criminal. I think that she would run the country like George W. did.
Not like Bill?
No. Hillary's very staunch proponent of war, so I feel like we'd go to war with Russia like immediately.
Man.
So that's what's on the horizon.
I don't think she has a chance. If she wins, the Democrats have already given up.
Maybe so, but this...
but the whole Roe v. Wade thing.
That's exactly...
What about Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris doesn't like Kamala Harris. She's not...
I don't
we all
know
don't
anything
like
about politics, and I don't like Kamala. So
no, but she's very unlikable.
You wouldn't put it in her?
No.
I would fuck.
Dude, her voice, it's
When's
very
the last
shrill.
time you could say you fucked a vice president, though?
I mean,
when I was in 6th grade. Why do you think I got impeached?
I forgot you got impeached.
Never forget, Freddie. That's what they want you to do. This Roe v. Wade thing has kind of changed the entire landscape of the 2024 election. I thought that Republicans would sweep it just because everybody's so pissed off at the Democrats right now with the gas prices and the economy shit and the recession and all that. But this has kind of thrown a wild card in there. So who knows? There's nobody else really in the political spectrum that has people excited. I'm not saying Hillary does either, but she's got the name recognition.
Yeah. I can only imagine if Trump goes again. I mean, he's been hinting at it. I don't know why he just doesn't say it. Like, what is the benefit of holding out?
He's scared he's going to lose. So he wants to make sure that when he enters, it's like a shoe-in. It's a for sure thing.
He's not a loser.
I mean, well,
he knows how to play his cards.
he's not the president right now, so he's not a winner.
Well,
That's
either.
because the election was stolen.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think
Hashtag
know.
stop
There's a
the
lot
steal.
of people down in the South that definitely believe he's the president.
I think
right
there's a lot of
that's
people
why
in
I
this
don't live
neighborhood.
in the South.
There's
Well,
a lot of people in this neighborhood that believe.
technically, California is the South.
That's true.
Southwest,
especially
baby.
Southern California.
Did you know that the Confederates had a base set up in Arizona?
I can believe it.
Yeah, that was as far west as they went, which
Really?
was kind of
That's
surprising.
The Mexicans
far.
were keeping them out of California.
I thought it like fucking, what is it? Texas was like the line after that is just like, we're just.
Arizona never officially became a Confederate state, but they were very
Was New Mexico?
very leaning. I
Was
don't
New
think
Mexico?
that they were a state. I don't think New Mexico was a
No,
state
that was
yet
just
either.
Mexico back then, baby.
That was old Mexico.
It was old Mexico.
Yeah, well, they lost that war, so
Well, you know,
I'm
there's
so
a
sick
lot
of
of
that.
those.
What's it called? Aslan? We're going to take Aslan back? It's like, fuck off. You guys started the war, and then you lost, and now you're still crying about it.
Yeah, we made Breaking
You
Bad
got-
there. You can't take it back.
You guys
Yeah,
sound like Confederates right now. You're going to start some shit and lose, and then bitch about it for the
Do you
next
think
200
Texas
years.
is going to secede?
I hope
Let
so.
them go.
Go for it.
Go for it.
They're not going to.
You live in a fucking
reasons.
disgusting dust bowl.
Texas has some beautiful parts, but I would never ever live there. The zero tolerance policy on weed is enough to keep me out.
It's a zero tolerance policy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
People
They
get
almost cavity search me.
I think there's a dude in prison for life for selling weed in Texas.
Yeah, we were on tour once, and a guy left tour. I think I've told this story before. And he left tour early because he got sick, and in one of his bags was a plastic bong that nobody knew about. And so we crossed into Texas after everybody in Arizona, everybody in New Mexico was like, do not bring any weed there. Call this guy once you get there, he'll hook you up. Just don't bring any weed while crossing. So we threw all our shit out, and the cops pulled us over and got the dogs, and then started putting gloves on until they found what they were looking for. They finally found the little bong, and then they let us go.
That reminds me of a story that I read about earlier. There's a WNBA player, a woman, Brittany Griner, who I guess brought a THC pen with her to Russia.
Oh shit!
Recently, after the whole Ukraine thing, and she is now facing 10 years. Go ahead and show her show a picture of her, because I was a little confused about the gender, but her name is Brittany.
WNBA.
Yeah. So, they don't play that whole gender shit in Russia. And I'm pretty sure they're going to throw the book at her. And
Can you name one other WNBA player?
Nobody can.
Leslie shit.
Yeah, see what I mean?
There you go. Nobody
Point
watches it.
proven.
I
Move
think we looked this up previously, and nobody
The
watches
disparity between how much money they make is just insane too.
But it's how much money they bring in, too. So
Yeah,
it's
so nobody's watching.
You can't be like, why don't they get paid the same as men? It's like, well, they don't bring in as much.
because only dykes watch WNBA. I'm sorry. I think we came to that conclusion as well.
I think that was proven by the data.
Yes, it was.
Not dykes, but
dykes to views.
lesbians. And lesbians don't even really exist anymore. Everybody's non-binary. Lesbian is not really a thing. When was the last time you saw a bona fide lesbian on the street?
I mean,
I'm looking at one right now.
Well, I didn't want to go there, but I have. You go to Walmart and you see these women who definitely don't like penis.
Yeah, but they're non-binary.
They
Everybody's got fucking
they got
pink
basketball
eyebrows
jerseys,
now.
short hair, tattoos.
They got the same haircut as me.
They also have a lanyard out the left pocket every time.
There you go.
You know,
It's someone else's kid.
someone else's kid.
Always a stepson.
Moms?
Always have a
They
step.
had to get that dick in a little earlier in life. And, yeah. Anyway, so she's in Russia. I don't want to talk about Russia. I'm fucking over Russia. Can we stop talking about Russia?
You brought it,
Dude, as much
Enough,
as I
Mel.
love
Enough.
weed and getting high, you will not catch me. For one, you're not going to catch me in Russia. But if I were to go to Russia, I would definitely not bring any weed there. That's ridiculous. I don't care if I was with the president or going through with Putin himself, on the highest level you could possibly go to Russia. Don't bring weed, man. That's nuts.
hire someone to bring it, and if they get caught, they're fucked.
Yeah, if they get caught, they
don't,
get
you
caught.
smoked.
Or go online and find someone ahead of time. I'm sure, you go to the black web, dark web.
Dark web.
You go to the black market dark web, the dark market black web,
That's what it's called. There you go.
and say I'm looking for weed in Moscow. I'm sure some dude will get
The
back to you.
shittiest fucking weed from Polsdosk or some shit grown in the ice
Chernobyl?
cold.
It's 2 sticks and a seed.
This is Chernobyl Kush.
Yeah. I think they're
Chernobyl Kush.
I think Chernobyl's in the Ukraine.
Yeah.
That place is just. Are we over that yet? Does anybody care about the Ukraine?
I mean, it's not being shoved in my face anymore, so I don't think I'm supposed to care.
Oh, God damn it. Really trying not to talk about politics.
When do you think Coyote Peterson's going to die?
Who?
Or kill himself? Coyote Peterson?
Coyote Peterson. Now, this just happened before the show. Now, show a picture of Coyote. Show a little video of him getting stung and screaming.
I'll send you a video of him just getting blasted by red ants.
Go ahead. All right, here it is. Hope you enjoyed. Coyote Peterson apparently was up in northern Canada, I think.
Northwest.
I think he was in another country because he said he had to smuggle it.
Yeah, no, he smuggled it from Canada.
Okay. Northwest of Canada.
That's still the Pacific Northwest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Canada's got the Pacific Ocean too.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that's the northwest quadrant of North America.
Quadrant. Okay. Coyote Peterson posted a Facebook post where he shows a picture of a unknown primate, and he claims that there were like a bunch of like floods and rains that kind of unearthed this primate skull that is massive, right? So the implication here is we may have discovered maybe a missing link, some new species of primate, or the big one. We're talking the Squatch, the Sam Squanch.
Well, I was reading the comments, and they're like, well, what you guys don't understand is that there are no primates native to Canada.
And, I mean, it could be some extinct species, but that would kind of give a little bit of validity to...
Could be someone's retarded cousin with a big-ass head.
No. That's certainly an ape skull from the photo. Show a picture of the skull.
There it is.
I mean, Jesus Christ. He's going to prison or he's going to kill himself.
Oh, no, he's gonna kill himself.
If this is like...
Shoot himself 3 times in the head.
He's kind of a jokester, but like he's really kind of putting his reputation on the line. So if this is just like some scam or scheme, like it's going to deplete his credibility.
Yeah,
so
he's going to have a heart attack.
he's gonna die. But he also admitted to smuggling it out of a foreign country, so they might imprison him. Maybe he'll go crazy and off himself in prison.
I wonder how he did that. Like, how do you transport? He probably just drove it across.
Keister.
Think about it.
He said he had to go through TSA.
He
So I'm not quite sure how he did. That's a big skull, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Sir, are you pregnant?
yes.
It's 2022. You can't ask me that.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, if this is
the
true,
skull was like this fucking
this
big.
is one of the biggest scientific discoveries
And of course, it's by Coyote Peterson.
of this century. Like
fucking
they'll
guy.
name it after him. Like if it's like a real thing, like the scientific name will be
Coyoticus.
Petersoniscus.
yeah, something like that. Petersoni or some shit. I'm very excited to see where this goes. Whether he kills himself or this, confirms a Yeti.
I mean, why
or
would they
a
kill him off
Squatch.
for confirming a Sam Squanch?
Who knows? What is the Canadian government trying to hide other than those schools where they were murdering all those Native American children for centuries?
I mean, that's a big one to cover up.
Their prime
You
minister.
think they'd be busy with that?
Well, yeah, I think they're paying out reparations finally, but
I always thought like people
How much
were like,
money is worth?
The government doesn't want us to know about the Sasquatch. Like, why? Why would they care?
who knows, man?
Why would
Maybe
they
this
care?
is the missing link with aliens.
Okay,
You ever thought
Maybe
about
it'll
that?
disprove tons and tons of religious
that
theory.
would make more sense.
Yeah.
Who knows? That's what I'm saying. The mystery of it is what is so exciting because
Damn.
who knows what the ramifications here are.
Imagine the Pope just all pissed off. Like, oh, he found
Oh,
the Sasquatch.
Fuck him.
Oh, he found the Sasquatch. All right, send the assassins.
God, I was reading about Mel Gibson's dad. And that guy's a real fucking treat.
Dan Gibson?
I don't. Was that his name?
I don't know.
It may have
Sounds
been.
right.
It just felt right.
No, Jesus, dude. I was reading about this guy. Apparently, he was like considered a genius. He went on all these like game shows and won all this fucking money. Like he would win every single time back in like the 70s and the 80s.
Back when you could cheat.
He was considered a genius. He did the IQ test, whatever they had going. He died in like 2018. So
Australian, right?
I forget where they're originally from. I think they moved to Australia to flee the U.S. government for something, and then they moved back to the U.S. Anyway, hardcore anti-Semite, Holocaust denier. You kind of see where Mel Gibson got,
How do you deny the Holocaust?
He said that there were more Jews in Europe than there were before the Holocaust. So,
Well, yeah, because they killed them. Of course, if
how
I
are there,
have
how are there
7
how are there
million
more
Jews.
Jews after World War II than there were at the beginning of World War II?
I thought you said before.
No. So he also claimed that they weren't like systematically killing them. They were prisoners of war. Whatever, the basic Holocaust denier bullshit.
Put Dan Gibson in a fucking concentration camp and see how real it is.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh.
But yeah, no, that guy was a real peach.
Fuck Dan.
The more I read about him, I was like, oh my god.
Can you find out his dad's real name?
Fuck Dan Gibson right there on the screen.
Yeah, what's his real name? Tell me a little bit more about this gentleman.
If you can call him that.
Well,
War criminal.
genius. War criminal genius.
War criminal artistic genius.
Yeah.
Hutton Gibson.
We were close.
Hutton?
Hutton.
Yeah, we were close.
Like Sutton, but with an H.
Okay.
Imagine his wife moaning that name in bed. What a terrible name.
Oh, Hutton.
Hutton. Please, we are conceiving Mel Gibson. He's going to make the Passion
imagine
of the
screaming.
Christ one day.
That's Mel
That's
Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, well he
You
looks
fucking,
like fucking...
you idiot. You fucking...
No, fucking...
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying, he looks like fucking Scoot McPoot and like really bad.
I envy those that have never met you, Freddie.
He looks like fucking Scoot. That's what I'm saying.
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
he looks
he
like
does.
Mel Gibson. That's what women want. That was the movie in 2000 with Helen Hunt, I think. And
You're fucking spot on with all of that.
was that? It
Yeah.
was a good movie. It's not what women want. I later learned. But you can imagine.
Have you heard that that voicemail? Was it him that left the crazy voicemail and he was just tearing into his child?
Yep.
Fred, can you play that? Just YouTube search. I guess I could do it.
Let him do it.
Yeah, YouTube search Mel Gibson voicemail.
Let it play for a sec. Get the juicy parts.
Just a terrible human being. And then everyone just like, nah, it's cool.
He did Apocalypto.
I mean, I'll give him credit for that.
Goes on a fourth tape now, reportedly, of Mel Gibson and his ex-girlfriend, now made public. And this morning, legal experts are saying the
fuck is this
threats heard
about?
on those tapes could land the two-time Oscar winner in jail.
Oh,
CBS
God.
News correspondent Ben Tracy has the latest for us this morning. Again, though,
How
we do
old is
want
this?
to warn you, some
11
of the
years.
language here is disturbing.
It started with one tape, nearly 20 minutes of
You look like a heap.
then another,
Bat in the side of the head. How about that?
a third,
You're a using whore.
and now a fourth. Nearly 20 minutes of hate-filled rants. Mel Gibson allegedly threatening his ex-girlfriend Oksana Grigorieva during phone calls she apparently recorded and Radar Online released. The latest, a demand for sex, coupled with another threat.
I deserve to be first until I burn the house down. But me first.
Grigorieva wants custody of the couple.
I've heard enough.
He's a beautiful man.
I deserve to be fucked.
Well, Braveheart.
I'll burn the goddamn house down, but fuck me first.
Braveheart.
I'm getting that tattooed on my chest. I will burn the goddamn house down, but fuck me first. Call my tattoo guy.
Passion of the Christ. Apocalypto, I think, was his magnum opus. That was like one of the best movies
was a good movie.
of that decade.
What else is he? Oh man, you know what? My favorite Mel Gibson movie that he was in?
Signs.
Get out of my head, bro. Get
I'm
out of my
not
head.
sure what I see.
We got an
don't
Eskimo
fuck
kiss
with
now.
me. Nope. Well, are you telling me it's in the signs? Uncle Charlie. Well, Mel Gibson, we love you. We'd love to have you on the
Don't.
show.
You think you would win in a fight against Mel Gibson right now?
I think he's no, I don't. That guy's like a fucking Wolverine. That guy's
Unhinged.
just pissed and unhinged.
And a millionaire. I fuck millionaire.
I saw he was like trying to do like a comeback and like he did like some shitty movie with like some random comedian. It's like Daddy Airport something. I forget what the fuck it's. I never even saw it.
Airport Daddy.
There was two of them though.
I'm gonna fuck you.
Something like that. Yeah, yeah. Great movie from what I hear. How about Arizona? Let's get back into Arizona. So did you guys hear about? This is not political, by the way. This is just a police brutality thing. So Governor, I think his name is Doug Ducey, something along those lines. Coward.
Got a Deucey.
Show a picture of this guy. I don't even know what he looks like. Anyway, he passed something today that bans recording police if you're within 8 feet of them.
That's stupid.
So, like, if you're, like, watching your brother get shot in the head...
Little does he know, Samsung phones can zoom into the moon. So 8 feet's nothing.
True.
What's the point of...
It's to protect everybody. So nobody... the citizens, the police officer, that's their argument. Immediately I'm thinking, how are they going to abuse this?
Yeah.
Cop, I think a cop would just like walk towards you. So
Yeah.
if you do film him killing somebody, you can't admit it in court because you've now broken the law.
That's probably
because
what it
you're
is.
within 8 feet. Because the cop fucking was walking. He's like dragging your brother while he's killing him, like
8
towards
feet.
you. Mm-hmm. And they
It's
can't
not-
use that
It's
footage.
probably going to be not admissible in court if
I fucking hate
a
Arizona.
cop is next to you.
Arizona's...
If they see anyone filming, they're going to have one cop, auxiliary cop, just walk up to that person.
I think Arizona
they
may
back
be
up.
the worst state.
Oh, no. Arizona has some very nice parts. Flagstaff, Sedona is beautiful. You ever vacationed in Sedona?
If I want to go die in the
have.
desert,
I have.
I'm going to go to Arizona.
Okay, Flagstaff has snow. The first time I ever saw snow was in Flagstaff, 2018.
Right now?
Yes.
Are you sure?
There's no snow in Arizona right
know.
now. In Flagstaff, though, it's very, very nice. Very high elevation. They also have, like, near Tucson, they have the Sky Islands, which is very...
The Skylands?
Skylands. It's very rich in biodiversity. So you have a lot of animals that used to be native to that area before it became a desert, like before the Ice Age, that still live at like the top of these mountains, like jaguars, different species of reptile, amphibian. It's very interesting if you're into that sort of thing, like I am. Most people are
What
not.
if you're not?
Tucson is mostly known for like drug cartels and mules and people dying.
Phoenix is known for methamphetamine.
Phoenix is not nice.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's very
Nothing's better than Glendale, Arizona, though.
I don't think is that a city in?
It's right outside of Phoenix. Everyone there is sunbaked.
I mean,
It's like talking to a bag of concrete. They just not much there. I met a very beautiful family there, the Bounty Hunters. I think I told you that story.
Yeah.
Other than that,
you haven't told it on this show.
fuck,
You haven't told
okay.
these people.
well, one time again, I was on tour and we went through Arizona, and our RV, 1984 34-foot Pace Arrow broke down. And so we went to the mall to get some AC because this is the middle of the summer and it was like 100 and something degrees outside. And as we're walking through, we're going to the Hot Topics to promote our heavy metal show. And we meet this son and his brother and sister, excuse me. Here, beeping some boops. And they're goth. They're all about the goth. Anywho, we invite them to the show. We tell them that our RV is broken down. And they're like, oh, my dad can fix it tomorrow. So the next day, we go to their house. Dad tows it over. He fixes our RV. And in passing, talking about what they did, they told us that they were bounty hunters. And
Did you fuck them?
I mean, the mom was actually kind of hot. But the dad would definitely rip my dick off and throw it in the tall grass.
Now I hear bounty hunter, immediately think of dog.
They were sunburnt.
Okay, so it's like you have to have like the Hulk Hogan skin in
Yes.
order to be a bounty hunter.
Yes, as
You gotta
awesome
be able to peel it off. If you
of a
need to be.
family as they were. And you know what? They were like that family. Like all their friends were coming through and they were like, adopting the neighborhood kids. They were super, super cool. But yes, they were
Adopting.
They were
sounds
all-
like a child sex ring.
Oh, it sounds like a hot porn ready to happen.
What?
Certain ways
Adopting
you
the
can look at it.
kids?
Oh, you turn 18 eventually and the mom's still there looking
I believe
hot.
that's considered grooming.
Well, we all gotta trim our beards every now and then.
I'm not sure what you're arguing in favor of. Okay.
Anywho, so yeah, they told us that they were bounty hunters, and then pulled out all this jewelry that they got at a police auction, and that's where I first found this. We'll put that here, the evil eye, the necklace I was always wearing. That's where I got that, and then I put it on my body. And that's my story with the bounty hunters. I didn't get to see them hunt bounties, but
What
it's-
year did you get that evil eye?
I got it in the summer of 09.
Okay,
That was a good summer.
Because nowadays, that 09 was back when they were doing the dream catchers. All the girls were doing the dream
Yeah.
catchers.
Oh yeah. Now it's a
they're-
thing.
Now
Yeah.
they're doing the evil eye.
for sure. And it pisses me off.
Like, I had this when it was cool, bitches.
Yeah, not to be all hipster about it, but it's like you guys saw a fucking article on Etsy or some shit. Now this is cool. But I guess I'm not from Armenia. I'm not, I guess I'm appropriating culture as well. So
Does Etsy have articles?
I don't fucking know. I don't go on Etsy.
It does not.
Do I look like a white woman to you?
I buy all my
Don't answer that.
I
You have
buy
a shirt that
I
says
buy
you
all
are.
my plants on Etsy. Like I bought this plant on Etsy. I bought
You
the
know who buys
majority.
a lot of plants?
Who? Women.
Speaking of which, I got a video of him. Just a little update.
Can't wait. I love him. Can we get Andrew Caldwell on this show?
Man, I think so. He's really mad in this one.
What's new?
Hey, I'm gonna say this one time only. One time only. Men, stay the heck out of my inbox. I like women, not men. Not trans, no nothing. 100% women. Don't be in my inbox talking about, what's up, sis? You got some gas money? Ain't no gas money over here. Where your baby mama at? Hey, it's my last time telling y'all.
How many straight guys do you know have to make this video?
Quite a few.
You know what's funny?
James Charles.
Elton John.
Jussie Smollett.
He's in jail.
Who cares? He's getting some bussy.
Bussy. No, I think he is the
Did you
bussy.
hear about
bussy,
R.
bussy.
Kelly going to jail for a bunch of years?
How is he in jail and Bill Cosby is free? Is it because he's black?
Yes, and it's because Bill Cosby, stopped after a certain time. Like R. Kelly is still doing this shit.
He's probably still trying to figure.
They're making documentaries about R. Kelly raping girls as he's doing it. It's
all live streamed.
It's undeniable.
Getting raped.
Yeah, in Surviving R. Kelly, they had to go rescue one of the girls from a hotel that she was staying at. It was a big
Yikes. Well,
women.
Well, I love Andrew Caldwell. We would love to have him on the show. Freddie.
Speaking of Andrew Caldwell, have you ever heard of BattleBots?
No.
They're little robots these fucking nerds make, and they have hammers and flipping machines and things that spin and fire.
Are these big robots, little robots?
They're bigger than Roombas, and they just go at it. And I've been fucking stuck on TikTok just watching videos of that shit.
Because they get all crazy with the customization
intense,
and
dude.
weapons and shit,
Yeah,
right?
They got shit like that fucking spins and they get each other and sparks and then the fucking thing flies.
They
and
shoot
get
fire
hit with
and
a
shit?
hammer and fucking fire and shit's it's in 17 pieces but it's still moving so it's technically not out and then they got to fucking mercy kill it and it's just nuts. Cool.
Wasn't there something on Spike TV like this where they fought big ass robots though? This is 15 years ago. Robot Wars. It was on MTV initially.
Yeah, but these things are they're big ass Roombas.
Okay, well these were real robots. 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 Yeah, it got dropped in 2003.
Yeah, those things are fucking nuts. I've been watching that shit and that makes me want to fucking make a robot.
Why don't you?
It's probably really expensive, I'm assuming. I've got a lot of RC cars, so I'm pretty sure it can. Mm-hmm. But it's just a lot of fucking money to put into that shit.
Sorry, I keep wanting to check our view count because we are
at 1 million.
We're 3,000 away from.
Whatever.
By the time we finish this video, we'll be at 1 million views on TikTok.
Thank you to our TikTok followers. We have now gotten 1 million views on fucking TikTok. How do you feel? I'm ecstatic.
I feel
this is great because we've been around almost for about a year. We are approaching the 1 year mark, and again, end of season 3, end of the series. But after 1 year, we got 1 million.
Oh, end of the season.
End of the season, we got but we still got 1 million views. Freddie, how does that make you feel?
I'm quite ecstatic, actually.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's a lot. We're not getting paid for it, but
we're getting paid.
It's a big step.
Lot.
Well, we got. It's
a milestone.
I think sponsors will take us a lot more serious now. We don't have to keep going through these backdoor Al Qaeda shits.
I still like doing backdoor from Al Qaeda.
Well, the Saudis, they got me, so
got a soft spot.
I'm too freaky for North Korea. They kicked me out.
God,
you like 2 girls? No, 1 girl. Only 1 girl at one time.
We've only got.
Damn, I can't do those impressions. You have to bleep that out.
Yeah, that was uncalled for.
Made everyone uncomfortable and felt.
Up next, Mel's apology video.
Now, I had a very serious. I don't mean to change the tone of the show.
Nope.
How do you feel?
Sorry. Go ahead.
If my toaster does pull the knife out on me, we are in trouble.
Yeah.
But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about today is how do you feel about shitting in public?
I shit. Oh, dude.
Depends.
I get shit fucking anywhere.
You mean shit in public as in like I'm in the middle of the block, put my pants down and take a shit?
No, I
Or
mean like
shitting
using
in
public
bathrooms?
restrooms.
I can do it all in a public restroom.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's
The
gotta
alternative is me shitting myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If that's the alternative, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
If I have a choice to go home, I'll go home.
I throw fucking 4 or 5 of those seat covers down, unless I'm in a rush. Sometimes I just gotta hover over the toilet, but I got no shame. I don't get.
It's very difficult for me to shit in public. I can only comfortably shit on my personal toilet. If it's like even at somebody, I don't think I've ever shit at somebody else's house. Like honestly, like maybe I've tried, but like I just couldn't do it.
That's got to be some sort of trauma there, bud.
As a child, I had massive issues with gastrointestinal things.
As an adult, too.
As an adult, well, no, not so much anymore.
Did your dad used to beat you whenever you took a shit?
No,
You beat him with the shit.
no.
Come here.
No, I used to deal with constipation quite a bit. I had a terrible diet as a child due to poverty, so I could not shit because I was eating no fiber or drinking any water. All I drank was like soda, and
Isn't it crazy how little water we drank growing up?
it's
Like, if
pretty.
you think about it,
It's pretty fucking nuts.
like I would never drink water
Yeah.
unless it was from the water fountain after PE or something. But like
you're gonna get like fucking malaria from drinking like public water fountains.
yeah. Now I always have a water jug with me.
Yeah, well, I could not shit for a very long time. Like one time, I actually had to go to like the emergency room because I was so backed up.
Was that after jail?
Before, I think I was like 14, 15. And this has been going on a while.
Oh, this is what I knew. You never told me this. Were you ashamed?
This was the summer of 2006, and I remember that because on MTV2, "Snap Your Fingers" was playing by Lil Jon featuring E40. There was other people on that song.
Straight from the bay.
Yeah, posted in the lack. Sipping yak. Ooh. Yeah. Anyway, I remember the same shit. They felt my stomach like you're full of shit. Blah blah blah. And yeah,
Same thing's been told all his life.
Right. Literally, sir, you're literally full
we're
of shit.
literally full of shit. I don't have that problem anymore, but the trauma carries on, and now I can.
So what happens if you really have to shit? You'll just leave?
I will go home. I will go home.
I mean, what about you're on vacation? You'll go to the hotel?
if I'm at like an Airbnb, I'm assuming I have a private.
But I'm
restroom.
like, oh, I guess, yeah. Okay, you're on a 4-hour hike.
Oof. That's never happened to me, but that's because I plan my shits.
Oh.
You got to plan them.
Yeah, if you've never shit in someone's house, I'm assuming you
got that
plan
down.
ahead. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I'm going to have 6 hours before I'm back home. Got to take a shit right now.
I also have to shower every time I take a shit.
Ooh,
I'm
oh
just
my
like
goodness.
disgusted.
No.
It's like even if that's
You know how many showers I would take a day?
how many shits are you taking a day?
At least 4.
That's a lot of shits.
Yeah.
Because I
Below
think
the
like
influence,
one, maybe.
bowel movements.
Yeah, we should do a bowel movement counter.
Shitathon.
A shit-a-thon and text each other. We'll all text each other when we're taking a dump.
The group chat.
And Fred will just keep the chat or the tallies going.
All right. Well,
No, it would scare you how much I shit. But I like to take my time.
Jake, do you have a removable shower head?
no.
That don't change
Get one
your
of
life.
those.
How would
change
that
that.
change my life?
Because you're going to be able to clean your ass really well. And
You
I feel
clean
like
your
that's
asshole
gonna-
really well. We just got one when we moved.
Yeah.
Shit connects. It's magnetic too. Just
Oh.
and it magnets on. But yeah,
Is it the ones that like switch like high pressure, low pressure?
yeah.
Oh, those are the best.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I went the opposite way and I bought one with LEDs in it so it would look cool.
Jake's having a rave in his fucking shower.
Well, I bought it for like when I'm high and it's late at night and I just want to, have a little bit of a disco party in my
Is there
shower.
a speaker on it too?
No, I have a separate. I have a shower
Jerking off to
speaker.
fucking blue lights in his fucking shower.
And a mirror.
My shower is very narrow, so it's not a very fun place to
Just stand sideways.
Yeah.
Fucking
take care of Jacobo Conda, if you know what I'm talking about.
Jesus Christ.
Masturbation,
Thanks
a
for
little bit
clearing.
of self
Thanks for clearing
pleasure,
that up, buddy.
Yeah.
jerking, Jake the Snake.
When did Playboy Cardi die?
No.
It's
Is he
trending,
dead?
Trending right now. Rest in peace, Playboy Cardi.
Oh my God! Did he just die?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Playboy Cardi performs "Rest in Peace" in Norway. It's a song.
That's a terrible hashtag.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for that Millie to drop.
That guy's like 25 years old.
I mean, it used to be the 27 club. Like rock stars would all die when they're 27. Now they're lucky to make it to 21.
21. Get the fuck out of my head.
Eskimo kisses. They're coming.
No. No.
The boys are gonna kiss at the end of this episode.
Wait.
Pussy.
Buzzy, buzzy.
All right, I got some videos for you.
Okay.
This one I just put Joel next to it. I can't remember what it is, but I guess it reminded me of Joel.
Yeah. I could see Joel doing that.
Then we got a TikTok here. This is a Freddy submission.
4th of July, Alaska redneck style.
They literally just launch fucking cars off a cliff.
Are there people in these cars?
No. They would not survive.
No shit.
But it goes to prove to you that the shit that you see in movies is bullshit. Like,
honestly, that's way cooler than fireworks.
Right?
you usually see in movies they throw, a car goes down a cliff and it explodes into a great ball of fire.
Yeah, no, they just fucking land mangled messes. But yeah, dude, just going buying like a bunch of fucking cars that definitely don't work anymore. And like some of them, they're like towed right off the ramp. Some of them, they're like powered or whatever. But yeah, I would fucking watch that, dude.
Oh, you know what? I did want to talk about this. Have you heard of the Republican Benny Johnson?
No.
Oh, you've heard of him.
Benny?
Benny Johnson.
Is he Kentucky?
Oh, hold on. That's porn? Not now.
Why has your account been permanently suspended?
Because that's all porn. Black Republican pastor running for Congress just dropped an ad where he fights the KKK with an AR.
I did hear about this gentleman.
That no one could possibly need all 30 rounds. But when this rifle is the only thing standing between your family and a dozen angry Democrats in Klan hoods,
optics,
you just might need that semi-automatic.
He said a dozen angry Democrats in Klan hoods. How many Democratic Klansmen do you know?
They did start the Klan. But there was a huge shift in parties back in the 1960s, and nobody ever acknowledges that except for people on the left because it benefits them. Those on the right are just looking for things to talk shit about the Democrats, so they always talk about the Klan was created by Democrats.
That's such a fucking dumb...
In the South, though, there's probably quite a few.
Democrats who are in the Klan?
Demo-Crips, you mean?
just
the
show
Republicans?
Just my mind being blown. I can't.
All right, Democrats in California are much different people than Democrats in Kentucky. A lot of these people are only Democrats just because they want to fit into their communities, but they harbor Trumpian.
So they're not really Democrats then.
So
they are in their own way.
They're closeted Republicans.
They could just be old school Democrats, which would be pre-1960s racist.
Which are current day Republicans.
For the most part.
So Republicans, got it. All right.
If I have 12 Democrats on my front lawn dressed as the Klan, I'm not going to go out there with an AR-15. I'm going to be like, what's going on, guys?
I'm going to ask
I like
what
his
their pronouns
approach.
are.
I like his approach. Just mow them all down.
Well, we live in California. You'd actually wind up in jail for that.
Oh, fuck California.
Yeah, in California, you have to be in danger. Someone has to be like getting raped or about to be raped or getting stabbed or about to be stabbed.
Yeah, you can't even shoot anybody if they come into your house.
Yeah.
You have to like wait for them to like pull a gun out.
Hey, I said leave. He's not leaving. What do I do?
That's why you carry
Ask him
a
to leave.
switchblade.
Ask him to leave again.
That's why you carry a switchblade and a gun. So you go, hey, you toss the switchblade over to them. They have it in their hands, and then you shoot them twice in the chest.
It's so fucking crazy. I was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, but wait, I really like my knife. I can't just give him my
Just
knife.
grab it again after. You know?
Well, yeah, he's not gonna.
I mean, you don't.
He's not gonna hold on to it.
I know, but that's evidence.
Just have a shitty knife.
So the man came in with a kitchen knife
No,
that
just-
oddly matches the set
just-
that's in your house.
Just like a $5 Walmart knife.
Yeah, pass it
Just
to him.
my
a disposable knife.
in case someone breaks in knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
an
just have several of
It's
them
right
around
next-
the house.
It's right
just in
next to
case-
your gun. Just
No matter where I'm at, there's in case
magnet-
someone breaks in.
Just
Knife.
a magnet to the top of your gun so you can grab it, toss it to him, and clack, clack, clack.
Then why are my prints on the knife? I wrestled it out of his hand after I shot him in the face.
Absolutely.
grabbed it
You've
from him because you weren't sure
moved
if he was dead or
You
not.
moved it away just in case. You know?
I think this is conspiracy. What we're doing here, I'm pretty sure this in itself
File off
is
all
a
the serial
crime.
numbers first.
I really hope no one
these
breaks
are
into my house in the next 3 to
hypotheticals,
6
Jacob?
months.
What?
These are hypotheticals.
Sure. I mean that's some bitch shit. I don't know what the fuck California's thinking. If somebody breaks into your home, you should be able to assume the fucking worst and kill them on sight.
Yeah.
Your warning is the door was locked.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be like, hey, who's there? I'm gonna shoot you if I don't know who you are and you're in my house.
What if it's me? What
So
if
don't
I
throw
like
me-
get into a fight with my girl and I have to, you're not answering your phone?
Hang out in the backyard or knock on my window, please. Don't get yourself shot, Mel.
Went over to my best friend's house and he didn't answer, so I broke in. And
I'm going to assume that you are here to rape me
I was taking a
and then
shit.
mutilate my body and then eat it. So that's what's in my head. You come into my
I'm
house,
not getting eaten tonight.
you will be blown to smithereens. No time for shenanigans here.
The shenanigans. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, no, I don't break into anyone's house.
Well, I hope not.
Just the repercussions.
I mean, that should be a huge deterrent, but, especially with, the impending collapse of the economy, I'm expecting crime to skyrocket.
Get some bars on your windows.
No, I don't want to do that. Once you start seeing bars in your windows, that's when property values start plummeting because nobody wants to live there. And
I have bars on my windows, and my property's increased in value by $50,000 in the last 2 months.
You know it's inflated, Mel.
Well,
you know
numbers don't lie.
Yes, they do.
Nope.
Yeah, Jay-Z was wrong. He didn't factor in inflation. Numbers do lie.
Just saying.
Well, you hear about Joe Biden saying, "I'm sorry about your friend who dropped dead"?
No.
No, he's like, pull up the video. Just type in Joe Biden drop dead. That sounds funny. He didn't drop dead, unfortunately. He was talking. He's like they're honoring somebody. He's like, America could be defined in one word, and then he just, yeah.
I saw that one. Yeah,
That's a different one. That's a different one.
Okay.
It's a different one.
I understand.
Okay.
Proceed. Got it.
Okay. Duly noted. Anyway, in this one, he does the same thing that he did. He's done it like 3 times this week.
Affect who they're here today, but from the American Farm Bureau to find out how it affected them and their customers. And I spoke to the CEO of Joanne Stores. Wade is here. Wade, stand up so everybody sees you here. Wade McCollum.
All right, Wade.
And by the way, my sympathies to the family of your CFO, who dropped dead very unexpectedly. My best to their family. Tough stuff.
It's very touching.
They couldn't have found someone else.
It's very touching.
Stuff.
Obama couldn't have.
Obama's moved on, man. He's supposed to be left alone.
I know, but he couldn't have sent in someone else.
Michelle should have done it.
Someone with a fucking half a brain, dude. My goodness, I don't get into the politics too much, but it's like, fuck, man. You have that job. Practice, motherfucker.
Tough stuff.
Like, practice.
He did for 40
Rehearse.
years. He did for 40 years, and
Oh my God, he just cognitively can't.
If you watch, I watch
Falling off of bikes.
I watch presidential debates for fun. So I went back a few weeks ago and I watched the vice presidential debate from 2008 with Joe Biden versus Sarah Palin, another fucking clown. Parasailing. Who's nailing Palin?
So how quick that hand went up.
You ever watch that?
Couldn't finish your sentence.
Ooh, Lisa Ann.
See, I'm not into the whole 2 dudes, 1 chick thing, and they were Russians.
Well, they did like a 3-part. That was just 1 part.
Oh, this is the one I saw, man.
Well,
I reluctantly came to it, but I was
DP'd.
Too many dicks touching.
Yeah, well, anyway. I went back and I rewatched that. Joe Biden looks older in that video in 2008 than he does today. And he was actually cognitive. Like, he was all there. He was actually very sharp.
Was it because it was a bunch of years ago?
That's a good possibility. That's a really good possibility.
That's what I'd blame it on.
But, I don't think he's going to run again. We might have Hill Dog.
I was surprised he is still alive.
I'm shocked that he won, allegedly. Allegedly. Most popular president of all time. They say he got the most votes out of any president in history.
Yeah, it was a shoo-in, though. No one else was running against Donald Trump while Donald Trump was lighting the fucking country on fire. It was too easy for Biden.
I think Trump did very well during COVID. But
yeah,
that's just me.
Well, yeah, that is just you.
It's me and half the country.
Well, not the right half, because he still lost, so.
Yeah, it wasn't half, apparently.
Yeah, it wasn't half.
A lot less than half.
Stop the steal.
Well,
I mean, if it came back down to it, are you going to vote for Joe if he runs again against Trump? Or do you want to mix things up a little bit?
No.
Let's have a little bit of fun.
It would take complete radicalization of me and embracing my white side to vote for Donald Trump. I'd have to be like one of those self-deprecating Mexicans.
What are
I
you
would just
talking
throw away
about?
my vote. I'd vote for a third party.
I would write my name in.
I didn't vote for him last time. If he runs again, I'll probably vote for him. And I don't say this as a Republican. I now say this as an independent. I'm not a libertarian anymore.
He's a Republican.
I step back. No more party politics.
He steps right.
I step left and right. I'm more liberal than any of you, and I'm more conservative than any of you. Anybody in this house? Anybody in this house? What was that, Freddie?
Republican Jake?
I'm not a fucking Republican. I don't know how many times I need to say
We need a
this.
montage of that as well, please.
I'm not a fucking Republican. Listen, sure, I have photos of Richard Nixon all over my house. Sure, I have Barry Goldwater paraphernalia.
Richard Nixon wasn't the worst.
Sure, you own a couple of MAGA hats.
I actually
We all do.
I mean,
Yeah, I have one.
it was a gift.
Yeah.
That he gladly accepted.
Yeah, we got all drunk, and then I come home, and Nick's on the fucking Zoom with all of her family, and I'm all fucking wasted. So I put the hat on, and I'm like, hey, and like making them. Yeah, they were mad. They were like for real mad at me for a couple of days.
Listen,
after
if
that.
somebody gets mad at a hat, that's their problem, not yours.
Well, yeah, but I'm like, me? Like, come on, guys. I'm wearing it fucking ironically.
Listen, I like Trump. I don't like his fans. That's all I'm saying. The people that like him are typically
I never want to be associated with the Trump
I don't
supporters.
want. Neither do I.
Yeah.
They're in it for the wrong
But
reasons.
you're voting for him, so I mean, that's
I
your
said
people.
that I would consider it. I said I would consider it.
What happens between or you and the vote? What happens in the voting booth between you and God?
I'm gonna fuck that ballot box. I'm gonna make it into a glorious hole.
I'm gonna come in the ballot box.
Like 90-year-old. What's
Hey!
this?
There's
Glorious
no ballot
hole.
boxes though. There's just fucking
Cardboard.
yeah. No, it's just like a little screen, isn't it now?
I voted from home, like a real American.
God, so ripe for fraud, mail-in voting. God.
I mean,
what happened to
It's
this country?
totally worked in the past. I mean, they've been doing it.
Just started during COVID.
No.
I'm
They were
scared
doing
of
mail-in.
COVID
They
because
were
I'm a
doing
bitch.
mail-in ballots. They were doing it before COVID.
In California, not in the rest of the country, but look where California's at.
It's a beautiful
It's the
place.
fifth most profitable economy in the world.
That's what they want you to think.
That's what I wanted to
Yeah,
say.
it's because they're stealing all your money, Freddie. You get taxed on every little thing. Mel,
Yeah.
as a new homeowner, property tax.
Oh yeah.
You get paid, right? They take that money out of your paycheck. They take a big fat chunk, 20 to 35, maybe even more. After that, you go and you spend that dollar that you used to have becomes what, 70, 60 cents? You take those 60 cents, you go buy something. Say you go fill up your tank with some gas, some petroleum, petrol, as they call it across the pond, right? That's what they call it, petrol?
The T and the C party.
Sure. The T and the C party. And now they want to tax that. Say Mel wants some Slim Jims and some corn nuts. That's taxed too. Everything is taxed in California. And that's how we're so rich. They just keep stealing from us.
I had a conversation with a buddy. He recently inherited $1 million.
Oh.
And was asking my advice what to do with it. I said, buy a house immediately.
Roth IRA.
Not right now.
Yeah. Stocks and crypto, all that shit's fucked right now. Buy property. I don't think I want to buy in California. Oh, why don't you, I don't know, move up north, maybe Portland. Oh, Portland's fucked, man. I don't know if I want to be in America anymore.
How about Arizona?
I was like, all right, well, how about you move to Canada? Oh, man, Canada's just as bad as America, bro. Mexico? Oh,
Fucking
no,
movies.
man. And I'm like, where and he's
You
just
can't
so...
own a house.
Jerusalem's nicest time of year.
You can't own a house in Mexico if you're American.
Doesn't matter. He's so fucking
I'll buy it for
brainwashed
him.
by the media that he, like, is scared. And I'm like, dude, you don't have to live there. Buy it and rent it out.
Is he stuck on Fox News?
He's stuck on everything. That's
I
the thing.
fucking hate Fox News. That's how you know I'm not a Republican.
There it is. He clicked the pen twice. It's in the books.
Pachanga.
Can you put a not Republican over his face now, please?
And the Pachanga
It's
logo.
official.
Pachanga. Is it Pachanga or Pachanga?
I say Pachanga.
Never know with these natives.
Okay.
Well,
Aren't you a native? Aren't you a Mohawk?
Partially, yes, partially. So that's why I can say these things. Very racially ambiguous. I mean, I know I look like it is Bean Boy summer, and I will embrace that. But it's a whole lot of races.
Bean boy.
My ancestors were of all creeds and colors
And Creoles?
and Creoles.
Where's the dude gonna move to? Fucking Guatemala, Venezuela? Like he just doesn't want to do.
I said hit France. Oh no, man! I can't go to Europe, man.
Yeah, I would rather.
USA is
I would
like
rather
the
kill
best.
myself than move to fucking Europe.
But it's like, all right, so where do you want to go then? He's go to Mars, man. Like wherever you go, there's going to be some fucking political tyranny happening. It's called human fucking beings, like
Human nature.
human nature. Thank you.
It really
But
is.
if you ever correct me again on the show, I swear to God,
It's called human nature, Mel. I need you to know that you were very incorrect. And would you say human
beings.
human being? What does that even mean?
Human beings is what he said, I think.
I'll never correct you again, but I just want to get this out of the way while I'm still correcting you.
I don't know. Freddie, play it back. Human fucking beings, like
There it is.
Human beings. There
that's
we
what
go.
I meant.
Well, that's fantastic. How about a mid-show shot, Freddie?
Oh, I'm down.
Good.
Well, you got drunk off one shot?
No, it's
What are you on, pills again?
He's on pills.
not
again.
on pills. Never done a pill in my life.
My motherfucking life.
Yeah, say that to that fucking, what was it, episode 3. When you're just,
Mel, why don't you tell us about the Back to Basics festival that you were at?
Fuck out.
oh, that was a lot of fun.
Hip-hop.
Hip-hop, yeah. In Garden Grove, the city where we met,
The Grove of Gardens.
my dad played a show. He's a rapper.
I just
born
want to clarify, this is Garden Grove, California, not Garden Grove, Iowa.
Correct.
Oh, good. I was
People do
listening.
make that mistake often. Yeah, he's a rapper. He's raps with this guy Cannabis. We'll put pictures of them here.
Can I bust?
And they had a show. Members of Wu-Tang were there. The Jizza, Raekwon.
Inspector Deck?
Inspected. I think I'm not sure.
You God?
No, I think it was just those two.
Old Dirty Bastard?
No. And neither him nor Young Dirty Bastard. But it was a lot of fun. We were backstage, fucking just schmoozing it. Elbows were rubbed next to the other people, and it was a lot of fun. I got really, really fucking mushroomed out. There was actually, you know what? Shout out to Magic Kingdom Edibles. Now, I met them at the show, and I wish I brought some with me. I was actually going to eat them live on the air last week, but I decided not to do it today. My in-laws are coming tomorrow. But they provided me with a plethora of goodies, mushroom edibles, and they are fucking top-notch.
I still have never done mushrooms.
We will do it on air for our next bit.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It's a great
to
idea.
try a psychedelic for the first time, like while you're recording something. That sounds like terrifying, actually.
I mean, we could just delete it later if it doesn't look good.
I did that one time.
I'm gonna do live stream.
I recorded myself privately of myself doing salvia. I think we talked about this like in November, but that was fucking weird because I didn't really remember much of it. But like it happened because there's evidence.
One time we all did salvia together, and we were convinced that we were in the 20s.
I think I was playing Cuphead music.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cuphead,
Isn't what new game coming out? Well, speaking of cups here,
this is to Cuphead. I haven't played it yet, but I'll
and
tell
our
you.
cups are of heads.
It's a cuckhead.
You're a cook, not a Republican.
How's that meth head wine coming?
What?
The meth head wine?
What are you talking about?
Jack Daniels that you bought from the meth head lady? That was resealed.
It's good. It was not
You're losing it,
resealed.
Fred. You're losing it.
It was not resealed. Yeah, dude, your fucking eyes are barely even open. Oh God.
Oh, you know what? You got your stizzy, don't you?
No.
You just puffing on the stiz?
No, just long day.
Anyway. Yeah, what's new?
Are you doing drugs or drugs doing you, pal?
A little both.
The latter. Or the former.
We're
I
all
don't
in this
really know
together,
how that works.
baby.
Anyway, Cuphead, you know that I've been waiting for them to drop something new. I beat Cuphead for the first time in July of 2020. 2019. 3 years ago this month. Now, they were supposed to drop some, it's called The Delicious Last Course, DLC. DLC, get it?
Oh, okay.
Get it? So it's like $7.99, which I'm ecstatic to pay.
Yeah, that's
for like a whole
not
new
bad.
world of Cuphead.
How many more hours of gameplay do you think you're gonna get?
I mean, if I was, super good at it, maybe 4. But I think realistically, it's going to take me anywhere from 20 to 50 hours after watching some of the videos.
$8? That's worth it.
You don't understand how difficult of a game
No.
Cuphead is. Yeah.
I totally get it. That's how I look up online how many hours of gameplay it is. If I'm like trying to choose games, and I go
About
for the
$1
one with
an
the
hour is good.
the longest one. I want to be in that shit.
That's why I like Pokemon so much. There's such a high replay value with those games.
Yeah, but see, you got to fucking delete your shit now.
That's fine with me. I delete it. Well, I have Pokemon Home, so I transfer all the ones that I want. It's an app. You can have it on your phone and on your Switch.
What is it like? Is it a subscription?
It's
Ooh,
like,
I'm drunk.
yeah, dude, it's like $15 a year.
Oh, that's not bad.
And you even on Pokemon Go, like I can catch Pokemon on the street, transfer them, and I can use them on Arceus or Pokemon Sword or whatever the fuck. Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Oh shit!
It's like,
that's
oh shit,
cool.
I just found this fucking Charizard, caught it, transfer him over, and now I'm playing him on my fucking Switch.
Arceus is the old school.
Yes.
I gotta fucking play that already.
Anyway, back to Cuphead. Last week they finally fucking dropped this DLC that was supposed to drop in like June 2020.
Was it Delicious Liquid Courage?
Delicious Last Course. So they introduced like a new playable character, the Magic Chalice. Freddie actually bought me a plush for like Christmas a few years ago or something. It's her. So you can play as her, and she's got like all these new moves. The new bosses are fucking crazy. I watched like a run through of it, and I beat Cuphead, and this makes me feel like a fucking novice again.
Damn.
Just watching it, I'm like, what? Like, how do I even
That's gonna be fun though. Eat
play
a couple
a little
edibles.
clip of Cuphead? Like, dude, this game is fucking insane. Like, there's just so much shit. It's a run and gun, so like you're shooting at things, but there's so much coming at you. Like, you need to devote all your attention to this game, or you will die.
Yeah.
And like,
is it online? Like you playing with other people? Or is it just you?
it's just you playing the game.
That's
and
cool.
it's on like every system. You can play it on the PC. You can play it on Switch, Xbox, PS, whatever.
Most games you're supposed to devote your full attention to them.
Yeah, but there's a lot of games where I can just kind of zone out.
Yeah, like
this is not
Pokemon.
one of those games. This is a game that I play like if I know that I need to be sharp the next morning and I need to like sharpen my mental skills, I play Cuphead because I can't fuck around. If I fuck around, I die. It's honestly a very good like a mental skill.
And when you
sharpener.
die, you got to start all the way over.
Yes.
That sucks.
Yeah. It's an amazing game. It's top 3 video games of mine of all time. And I don't.
I
say
wish
that-
you
I
had a
don't say that
PlayStation,
lightly.
man. There's this game. Have you heard of The Last of Us? Zombie game? That's not your bag, though, huh?
I played Black Ops in 2010.
Yeah, I never got into the story modes on those.
Oh, those were so good. Reznov.
If you liked those, you would dig The Last of Us. I mean, and that's like fucking. It took me like 2 weeks of gameplay to finish that shit. Like that is like long stories within stories, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Freddie,
Speaking of
what
Cupheads, I got something for you here.
Okay. It's a gift?
This is a gift for you, a Pro Club gift that I found at my local
Prolapse.
convenience store,
Okay.
liquor store.
Pro Club. I'm wearing one right now. I never stopped, actually. I wear one during the day. I sleep with one at night. At all times.
That's exactly what I said when I purchased this. I told the guy, and he was like, "Okay."
He's like, I didn't even know we had these.
This is I'm going to drink so much coffee out of this tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to cut up an old Pro Club and like dip it in the coffee and then spread it on my toast.
I thought you were gonna eat it.
Why would I eat a Pro Club?
That's what I was wondering.
You know how strong their quality is? And their
Not
cotton?
very if you can dip it in coffee and cut it up.
Well, thank you, Mel. This is amazing, and
Thanks for sponsoring us, Pro Club.
how hard? Who the fuck owns Pro Club?
Probably Mr. Club himself.
Pronathan Club.
Jonathan Clubbers.
Jonathan.
Thank you.
I don't
Mel.
know, but I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to get a little gift pack sent over.
I feel like it's Korean for
I
some
mean,
reason.
we have 1 million views on TikTok, so
basically. So we're basically superstars now.
I'm just
Pretty
saying.
much.
Freddie, what are you playing as far as video games right now? Do you play video games?
Yes, I actually just. Hopefully, my boss doesn't watch this, but all day long I've been playing.
So when you tell us that you're like super busy at work, this is what you're doing?
No,
Stop. Stop that.
I'm actually
Please.
busy at work normally, but
Okay.
lately it's been kind of dead after the 4th of July. But what I've been doing is I have my gaming PC and my work computer hooked up to the same 2 monitors, so I can switch the input, be on my gaming PC, switch the input, whatever. So what I do
Fuck
is I
with
have
that.
one computer with my work stuff waiting for calls, and I have one computer playing fucking Far Cry 5, and I've just been playing the game. I passed it once already, went back and I'm passing it again with like a harder mode or whatever the fuck. But it's pretty fun. And
What game is this?
Far Cry
4? 2?
5. Yeah, it's pretty fun because
That's not the one where you're on the island.
no, I think that's 3. But the reason I like Far Cry 5 is because, or just Far Cry in general, is because I can pause it. I'm in the middle of a fucking firefight, get a phone call, poop, pause, switch the input. I've got my other computer starting to work again.
I mean, most video games you can
Well,
not these days, man. Most video games are
most of them,
online.
like, yeah, online shit like GTA and stuff, which is what I normally play.
Yeah.
You can't pause it. You pause it for
Yeah.
more than 13 minutes and you time
Yeah.
out. With Far Cry, I can pause it whenever the fuck I want, and I'm just like,
I have a Spider-Man game that's like that
Yeah.
I enjoy playing
good.
when I want to. Because, yeah, sometimes, man, you'll go on GTA and it's like, dude, you can't do anything. Like, some dude will just target you and he'll just fuck your shit up and you'll respawn, and then as soon as boom, and you're like, dude, I just want to go sell some fucking coke real quick and make a little bit of shekels so I can go to the casino and bet on these horses. Real life problems.
Yeah,
this
of course.
fucking guy's just blowing you up. Right?
It's annoying. Sometimes I'm the guy, but like not always. Like if they're running away invisibly, I'll be like, all right, I'll let them go. But if they're fighting back, I'll just keep hounding them.
If they're you're one of those guys then.
Yeah.
You're the people I'm talking about.
Well, like I said, if they're running away, I'll be like, all right, you're gone. But if they're fighting back or whatever, I'll just keep going. But yeah, normally I'm just the one who's blowing everyone up.
Nah, some dude I'll just be carrying around my mosey way, trying to hop into the whip and go do some shit. Boom, sniper, and then I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then I kill him one time, and then it's on, and like he'll fucking follow you all through the city. I'll be out in fucking Blaine County, still getting followed by this motherfucker.
Shit's annoying.
I saw a meme. He was like, I made this motherfucker so mad I left GTA and went on Call of Duty, and the motherfucker followed me there.
Yeah, I never got into any of the GTAs because they were never on any Nintendo system.
Yeah,
I'm a Nintendo fanboy, I guess. Like I've always been. I got a Super Nintendo in 1995, and like I've been a Nintendo head since then. I've never.
He actually has the word Nintendo.
I bought
tattooed on
a
his head.
360 from a friend who was on drugs and down on his luck for like $10 with like 20 games. And like right after high school. So this was like 2009. Xbox 360 was
Homie
still
was down bad.
He was he wanted the money to go buy Adderall or something. And
That's only like one pill too.
who am I to take advantage of that? Hakobo Lowrider.
Yeah,
That's who
no.
the fuck I am.
Yeah.
Never forget that. So yeah, I bought it from him for $10, which is all the money I had. So I gave him 100% of my net worth at that time. So equal trade.
Did he ever come back like, damn, dude, I fucked up?
Nah, I mean it's Prison Zach's brother. So they got a little bit of cash, a little bit of dough, and he never really played it. So I took it in and I used that thing to buy all the new wrestling video games.
Okay.
And that's the only, like, I actually, no, I take that back. I also played Red Dead Redemption, which I enjoyed thoroughly.
Was good.
And the second one, also, I think there was like a 2.5 or 1.5 with zombies on it.
Yeah, the Undead Nightmare.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That was fucking terrifying. Cause
Then you would love Grand Theft Auto, man.
Yeah.
Well, Grand Theft Auto is now on the Switch. So I actually bought, I think you bought it too.
Yeah.
I bought the little trilogy, Vice City, San Andreas, but I haven't played it yet.
Oh man, put it on the TV. I mean, you got to go in knowing it's old school graphics. You know?
Obviously, it's like GameCube.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what I'm
that
going.
era.
As long as it's like at least GameCube
Yeah.
graphics, I can
Fingers
play.
are just like block hands.
Yeah, but it's fun, dude. Just walking around, and I mean, there's so many times where I'm aggravated, and I'll just go and just kill a bunch of people. As bad as that sounds, like
Yeah, no, I used
just
to
take
use
out some steam.
I used to use True Crime Streets of LA for that.
Oh yeah, you love that game. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
which
so
is
you
which
play
is really
GTA,
bad
like-
for like now that I think about it. You know, you have like a 13-year-old kid. I'm gonna blow some steam off by killing a bunch of people and waiting for the SWAT team
It's
to show
even
up.
worse
and then
now. You
shoot
got
them.
fucking 7-year-old kids calling people the N-word on Call of Duty. You know,
That's
like,
been going on forever.
That's what I'm saying. But like when we were growing up, we had to endure that pain alone. Now you spread that shit to people online and ruin some. I caught myself like cursing this kid out because he called me the N-word. And he's like, well, at least I'm not like 40 and arguing with a 12-year-old.
Oh.
I was like, fuck, dude. I had
He
to
got
turn-
you there.
I turned the game off. I was like, fuck, dude. He fucking got me.
You know how happy he was when
Oh,
you said
yeah.
that you left?
Oh, yeah. No, he won that one, though.
He's still talking shit.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
won that one. He won that one. And I was going in about his mom and like and how he was a dumb young punk. And once I started bringing up age, that's when he brought it up. And I was
You
like,
called
"Ah."
somebody a dumb young punk?
Not in those
You sound
words.
old as shit.
Not in those words.
What are you, dumb young punk?
Not in those. Not in
Fucking whippersnapper.
Dumb, young, and punk. We're all
Back in my day, we didn't
spritzed
have
in there.
online.
I had to call my friend on the phone after 9 p.m.
I used to have to use a link cable, and we'd have to hook up Xboxes.
Gotta dock the Xbox.
Yeah, after 9 p.m. That's when we would talk the most because we had all them anytime minutes.
Oh, fuck.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that?
Freddie,
After
remember
9.
this?
I remember fucking text messages, too. Because
Oh,
I only
yeah.
had 100 text messages for the month.
My mom, till this day, still giving me shit for ringing up the bill. And the texts were something like 5 to 10 cents a text afterwards. Yeah. And when you're talking to a little sugar dip, and
100 text messages is not enough.
Is nothing. That's a 30-minute, 45-minute conversation.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, I remember
what
when
you got on.
God, I'm old enough to remember when text first became like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was like, why the fuck would anybody text? Like, I'll just call somebody if I want to talk to them. Not realizing the convenience.
So much easier.
And the cultural impact that texting would have.
Hey, I'm on my way.
It's made us distant. We don't really.
Has it though? I feel like it's made us closer. I would not.
That's because you don't know this because you were born in fucking
2001 as I do on text.
I agree with Freddie. And
I wouldn't be in contact with the same amount of people that I am in contact with.
Wrong.
I saw this Chris Rock stand up and he sheds light on it.
The guy that got slapped.
So he said this. He said, my grandfather was married to his wife, let's just say for 60 years.
Yeah.
And
I know this.
Well, then you know.
They don't know it. Continue.
He said, I know more about my wife after being married to her for 20 years than my grandfather ever did about his wife after 60 years. Why? Because when my grandfather would go to work, he would go to work. Only if there was an emergency would he hear from his wife throughout the day. Now, I can't tell you how many fucking text messages. I've texted my girl 14 times since we started this episode.
I mean, what are you guys talking about?
Just dick pics and, I don't know, life. Just those two things, broad spectrum of just different things of life and dick pics,
You did this while you were here.
I saw the flash.
Yeah.
And the shadow.
Yeah.
Quite large.
Okay.
I'm just saying, we're constantly talking to people all day. Yeah. There was, one thing to put in perspective. There was one last time online where you said BRB and then never said it again because now we're constantly online. There's no be right back anymore.
I miss those days.
Yeah, where you could say BRB. I haven't said that shit in years.
That's not even a thing anymore.
No, because we're always online.
I don't like that. I feel like it makes everybody feel like you're very accessible at all times.
Well, you are.
At all hours.
That's what we're saying. You're saying that people aren't as accessible and aren't together enough.
Well, I'm saying it's almost like a sort of detachment, though. You're removing that human element when you're texting.
Yeah, you're losing out on something, but then when you factor in the whole online life now, you're gaining a lot more. I mean,
back in my day, if you wanted to talk to a girl, you had to call her house.
God.
You had to. Her dad would answer hello,
or her older brother.
I remember. Yeah. Oh my God.
God.
When I was like 13,
I'd rather take a dad than an older brother.
When I was like 13, my fucking voice dropped. And it became like super deep. Like it went from being like this to, my normal voice now.
This is how he sound for the past 17 years.
Yeah. No, my voice dropped like before a lot of other kids. So like I'd call like this girl's house and be like, hey, is Karina home? And they'd be like, who the fuck is this? Oh, this is Jake. We go to school. They're like, are you her boyfriend? Like, no, but I just...
I kind of want to be.
Yeah, it's like, you're just getting grilled by her dad, or even worse, her older brother, who's just, who the fuck is this, fool? You're dealing with the fucking Mexican retards.
And the older brothers were worse because they're closer to our age and just as horny, so they knew exactly what we wanted to do with
They were
sisters.
cock blocking.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm trying to fuck your sister. Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off, dude.
I'm trying to get a fucking handy at the fucking Regal Cinemas. Like, dude, fuck off.
Please. Let me just
Can you lend her? Can you lend your sister some money so we can go to the movies?
No one gets a handy from my sister but me.
I'm 12. Yeah. All right, Alabama, Freddie, the freedom country. Unless you want an abortion, I guess. But.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk? Half the states have banned abortion since this shit happened.
Fucking nuts.
Some fucking crazy shit, man.
I just love the Republicans, my body, my choice, but.
Except
when it means killing an unborn baby that we're not going to care for as soon as they come
out. Clarence Thomas, clown. Put a clown. Put the clown emoji.
Did you see Rosa Parks clowning Clarence Thomas?
No.
Oh my God, she wrote this paper when he first got elected in. And
she was a woman on a bus. That's her credentials. Okay, continue.
I mean, after that, she stepped into the ring of freedom fighters. Anyways. She said he's a clown.
Little Caesar's benefactor, Rosa Parks.
I mean, hey, we've all been down bad before, Jake.
Oh, I'm down bad right now.
Fuck you. I would love to be a Little Caesars benefactor.
Seriously.
Buddy.
You know how many hot and readies they sell every minute, son? Anyways, when he got
Little Caesars pay my rent, baby. Goddamn.
He got elected in or voted in, and she was like, "Yeah, this is great because you know he's gone through a lot, and as a black man, that's awesome. But at the same time, like he's about to take us back. Like, and this was
You know who tried to stop him?
Biden.
He did. He well
For the black people.
BlacksForBiden.com. Yeah, no.
.org.
Yeah, no. Like Biden, like really fucking grilled Clarence Thomas, and they're saying like Clarence Thomas finally got like his revenge against Biden.
Oh,
with
God.
this shit.
I'm telling you, man, House of Cards, bro.
They gave him the Kavanaugh treatment where they called him like a rapist.
How many times have you gotten drunk before?
No, they're like
how many? That was ridiculous, though.
Yeah, Kavanaugh.
250 times.
The accusations against Kavanaugh were pretty outlandish, and there was like literally no proof other than like her word.
I wasn't talking about the rape part.
Oh.
I was talking about the him getting drunk part and how they were.
Well,
have you gotten drunk 100 times?
They grilled him, and honestly, like I'm not defending him because I don't really support him as a Supreme Court justice. I don't think that he's worthy of that title. I don't really like any of his opinions or rulings, but it was kind of unfair, and it was unfair to Clarence Thomas too. But like, obviously, they gave him the job.
Was he the first black guy?
Because Thurgood Marshall, but he was like
a ninja.
He was a halfie, so he was kind of light. He was kind of light skinned. So, but like
you're still a black guy to white people. I've learned that firsthand.
Yeah, well, so have I.
And a white guy to black people.
But yeah, no, they really fucking grilled this guy, Clarence Thomas, and look at him now. Did you know that his wife Ginny was at the January 6th thing?
Yeah. Heard about that.
No politics.
That's so ridiculous, bitch. I'm on the Supreme Court. What?
That's a huge conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Regardless of what side you're on.
He should be fucking. But they got in, what's her name? Ketanji?
Oh, they got the new chick. Yeah.
Biden was like, hold up. They did this Roe versus Wade shit. And all of a sudden, we're getting Sister Soul up in this bitch ASAP.
She was already confirmed by that point.
Oh, really?
It's already too late. And I feel...
So you think maybe all right, let's knock this Roe v. Wade thing out real quick before Sister Soul comes in.
Maybe so. Well, no. Even though they still have the majority because of Trump's Supreme Court picks.
Oh, man.
Who all
that
said,
hot little bitty, what's her name? Marjorie Taylor Greene?
That she's not Supreme Court Justice. You're thinking of, I forget her name.
AOC?
No.
She's not. What do you even tell? She's a congresswoman from New York.
And she's also a Democrat.
Freddie, you are the best.
Who am I thinking of?
You are the best argument I've ever heard for abortion.
If it's not if it's not MTG, who is it?
I don't know.
Can we get the Supreme Court? Goddamn paparazzi.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, no. Trump,
goddamn paparazzi. Hold on.
Trump's 3 Supreme Court justices that he put in all said they all said that they would not vote to overturn Roe v. Wade if they were elected. And my boy, Justice Gorsuch, who I thought was like the cool one, he voted with Clarence Thomas.
Fucking Gorsuch.
I feel betrayed.
That's so Gorsuch.
Which one's the gay one?
So Gorsuch. I don't think there's any gay ones.
They're all gay.
I don't. Maybe.
What is her name?
Blassett. B starts with
Amy Coney Barrett.
There
ACB.
you go.
I'm a fool.
There you go.
Who's Marjorie Taylor Greene then? Why did I know her
She's a
name?
congresswoman somewhere in the South. She's very loud. She's a QAnon supporter, also a Trump person.
God, imagine supporting QAnon.
Right now. I mean, like, I can get it during, like, COVID.
No.
Because everything was just so... I'm not saying I fell for it, but I'm saying that a lot of people did.
I'm saying anyone who ever believed that as fact, you're absolutely fucking insane.
I would say the same thing.
A doctor.
I would say the same thing about anybody that believes that Joe Biden is the most popular president of all time. So what's a conspiracy
theory? Anyone
theorist?
said he was the most popular president.
A lot of people still say that because he has the most votes of all time. So they say he's the most popular president of all time.
Well, a lot of people can suck my dick.
Well,
I'm just saying. People say stupid shit all the time. I like to look into the future with hope and positivity and hoping that things can kind of slow down. I mean, things have been really crazy for the past couple of years now, and I'm hoping we can get like, a little dormancy in the volcano for a couple of years.
We should not have like a constitutional crisis like
every
every 4 years.
Month.
Every 4 years.
Oh no.
Well,
it's every fucking month now.
The point I was trying to make is like every time there's a new president, like everybody's like freaking out. Are they going to overturn this? Are they going to overturn that? The whole point of the Constitution was checks and balances. It's not to just like shake things up every fucking 4 years. You're supposed to have stability. You're supposed to have safety. Like those are the ideas of the Constitution. And right now, it's like with 2024 looming upon us, nobody knows what the fuck's going to happen. Who knows? We could get another like a better.
He's just clicking and clacking away. What are you doing over there?
He's just jerking off.
Should I not be jerking off?
He's fucking robots.
I thought that's how you guys can focus.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I really hope for the best.
Freddie, where are we at
Shit's
as far as
too
time
crazy.
wise?
We're at like an hour
and
and
16
10.
minutes.
Hour and 60 or 16?
16, 1-6.
Let's take a quick commercial
Hour and
break.
60 minutes would be 2 hours. Buddy.
Really? I appreciate you breaking that down for me in my feeble mind.
Well, I understand it's not very strong nowadays in your old age.
Well, on that note, we're going to go to our sponsor. As you're watching this, during the commercial, don't fast forward. Just fucking watch it. And if you're not going to watch it while it's on, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I guarantee you there's not going to be any like real commercials during our videos because we're demonetized as fuck. So just watch our sponsor videos.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah. Oh, bummer.
Obama.
But yeah, we'll see you in 30 seconds.
Down, up, down, down. Enough! Check this out. This new toothbrush will rock your world. Introducing Tooth Tunes. You get 2 minutes of music for 2 minutes of continuous brushing. Tooth Tunes is the only brush that sends music through your teeth and into your head. Put some music in your mouth and choose from some of your favorite artists. Tooth Tunes. Each sold separately. Use a sound very while brushing.
And we're back. Thank you to our sponsor.
Mm-hmm. We are back. We appreciate it, guys.
Like, comment, subscribe.
So this morning, I'm awakened. Awokened? Is it awakened or awokened? We've had this conversation and I forget.
Suddenly, I was awake.
Sure. Okay. It doesn't answer my question, but it gives me a way out.
I awoke.
I was awake.
Awakened.
By Orange County Sheriff's Department banging on my door. 8:30 in the morning.
Was it rhythmic or were they trying to get your attention?
It was like stomp.
It sounded like they were trying to kick in.
They had the trash.
We will rock you.
Yeah, well, okay. Anyway, I open the door, and I'm surprised to see 2 cops at my door at 8:30 in the morning on a Thursday.
Did they read your welcome mat?
We'll get to that shortly. So they start asking a bunch of questions about my tenants. My tenants were in a car accident recently, and their car was totaled, and it's been parked outside of my home. And the cops were just like, hey, do you know who that car belongs to? I'm like, yeah. Like, what's going on? They're like, well, we got some concerns from your neighbors. I'm like, is there like a city ordinance against parking your car outside of your own home? Or he's like, no, but like, who's the car registered to? I was like, yeah, like it's registered to my roommate. He's like, what's his name? I'm like, I don't think I have to give you any of that. I was like, is there an issue? Like, what's going on? And they were just like, it felt like they were kind of like probing me to like see who owned the car. Like they wanted to know. They thought I stole it, basically. That's kind of what I was getting from this conversation. And eventually I was like, listen, it belongs to my roommates. I'm aware that it's parked there. It's not stolen. You guys can run the plates if you need to and figure out who it fucking belongs to, but they live here. And I was like, eventually I was like, am I being detained? Like, what's going on here? Yeah. Am I breaking any laws? They're like, no. They're like, well, what's your name? And they started, I was like, yeah, I don't think I need to give you that information. Like, if you guys have done your due diligence, I would imagine.
What crime did I commit?
I would imagine you already know my name. And the cops started getting irritated, and I'm like, listen, you guys fucking woke me up. You're asking me a bunch of bullshit questions. It's like, if you guys need anything else, I just pointed at my fucking doormat. I mean, it felt nice to do it.
Here's
finally.
a picture of the doormat.
Yeah, come back with a fucking warrant. I don't.
Yeah, let's put that there.
Cops are not welcome at my house. if somebody's breaking in, I'm going to shoot him myself. You guys can come collect the body if you need to. But, like, there's no time I'm going to ever call
Both
the cops.
the robber and mine.
I want to get some of those signs, like, beware of owner, or it's just like a fucking picture
Yeah.
of, like,
We don't call 911.
we don't call 911 around here,
I'll
around
get you
these
one.
parts.
I saw
I
one
got
that
it
was
at
like,
the
fuck
dollar
the
store.
dog, beware of owner.
Yeah.
Don't fuck the dog.
Please don't.
It's really bad.
If you fuck my dog,
Instructions unclear.
there's a comma in
Got
there
bit.
somewhere.
Yeah, so that was a really shitty way to be awakened suddenly. Mel, if you do that again, it's like the 5th or 4th time.
We're on the same level. All right, here we go.
Oh. I didn't. Oh, when did you pour that?
When you're rambling.
Was I rambling or was I telling a story?
Rambling. All right.
To
Are
Freddy.
your roommates okay?
I haven't
That wasn't
asked.
my main
I haven't
concern.
asked them. I don't know.
Okay, but they're alive
I don't
then. Okay,
care.
good.
As long as I can continue paying rent.
That's fucked.
We're going to finish this bottle tonight.
No, we're not.
We've got 2 sips left.
Oh,
Like,
Oh,
comment,
yeah.
subscribe if you want us to finish this bottle
Okay,
tonight.
come on, Jake. Look at the bottle and say.
I know, Freddie. You should finish it, right?
Look at that. Fuck no.
All right, Freddie. I'm down. Freddie finishes it.
All right, Freddie finishes it.
I can't
you
believe you guys
Freddie got
called
fucked.
you called my story a rambling, and that's a
I
little
didn't.
that's a little offensive. I'm looking at you, and I don't like what I see.
Looking at me or the camera?
Both. I'm both.
Do you remember
I'm
when I
both
sat
handed.
slightly over to the
trying not
side of
to
the
look
camera and you
very
couldn't
difficult. Can
figure
you
out how to
move
look at the
over
camera?
here, perhaps?
Doesn't matter.
That was
I
hilarious.
just I have to
Irrelevant.
talk to somebody. I don't want to talk to
I'm just saying, don't have cops show up at your door, and if you do, just point at your doormat.
Yeah, no, that happened actually.
My doormat.
When D
My
does.
doormat says I love dogs. What the fuck?
I mean, that's a stupid fucking doormat. Get one with a little bit of gusto.
Yeah. Yeah, mine right now is a fucking pussy one. It's like
Welcome.
yeah,
the
it's like
dog.
yeah, home is here or something like that. It used
Home
to
is where
say
the heart
assholes
is.
live here, and then we moved, and the previous owners of the house left this big because it's a big ass fucking doormat. So I'm like, all right, we'll keep it for now. But
Sure.
Throwing it away.
but last time cops came to my house, fucking Mike was over, and he was in his little mind haze, and they were looking for someone on probation, and we're trying to get into my backyard, and I was like, no.
You guys got a warrant or?
Who you? Yeah, I was like, well, what address are you looking for? Oh, 227. This is 224.
You're in the wrong yard.
You're on the wrong side of the street.
It's my yard.
Fucking idiot.
Don't get 8 feet. Don't
But
get
at the-
don't get within 8 feet. Though.
At the time, though, I was packing up all my guns. So, like, in the house, there was just, like, fucking guns and ammunition everywhere.
I mean-
yeah, fuck them. They can't tell me what I do with my guns in my own house. But still, it was just a bad look for cops.
LEOs, law enforcement officers, they need to be checked. They need to be humbled in this country because I'm sick of it.
Leos.
I don't fucking care. I think I read something online not too long ago, but they should carry their own insurance so the public doesn't have to pay out every time that they kill somebody. So, like, if you're a cop,
Premiums go like a motherfucker.
yes. So, like, if you kill somebody, you're fucking. That's on you, buddy. You did that. That's your choice as an individual. You killed somebody, so your insurance premiums are gonna fucking skyrocket.
I
And
never
I'm-
even thought about that.
You know
I'm
what?
all in favor of
At
that.
some point, they would have it to where like certain precincts will pay for your insurance, and then
Like a
eventually it's gonna
401k
come out-
almost.
Yeah, eventually it's going to come out of the taxpayer anyway. So
No,
like,
I'm in favor of
100%.
passing a law where no taxpayer ever covers the mistake of a
Well, vote,
Leo.
vote for
would
me for
never
president
happen.
2024.
No, vote for me.
No, vote for me.
I'm going to run as a Republican, but
I'm-
I'm not a
I'm
Republican.
not-
Okay, I'm gonna run as a Democrat, but I'm not a Democrat. All right, in the comments below, I want you to
Sound
put
off.
who would you vote for 2024?
Democrat or a Bloodlikin.
Oh man,
Shout out to Jesse Ventura.
Crib Gang, homie. You can't see it, but I'm
Jake's,
sea walking.
Jake's I can see it, and he
I
is.
can't. I don't know. It's something like this. It's
There you go. Ooh.
Oh, man.
how did they do?
It's been so long. I'm a Crip Gang, so it
Well,
doesn't matter. We're
blood-
lazy. We just do the C's.
Well,
Imagine spelling out fucking 5 letters with your fingers.
If
Blood
a
gang.
bop wants to show up at my house,
Ooh,
we gonna get it brackin'.
ooh, Bick and back, being bull.
That's all I'm saying. How about? All right. I meant to bring this up earlier.
Fifth.
I plead the fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
With the Roe v. Wade thing. Now, when you get an abortion. It's a terrible thing. Everybody's very sad. Nobody wants to do that. It's a very somber event. And especially now, if you live like in southern Texas, the closest states that you can go to get an abortion, I believe, are Colorado,
California,
closest, and possibly Florida.
What about New Mexico? I thought New Mexico was.
I think New Mexico may have banned it.
God damn, that's too close to home.
It's at least like 25 states that have banned it.
Fuck.
So what I'm saying here is, your abortion doesn't have to be a somber event. What I'm introducing right now is the John R. Stillborn Resort for Terminations and Luxury. Now, the R
stands for the abortion. Stay for the hors d'oeuvres.
The R stands for Rutherford, FYI. Now,
John
Stillborn was a pastor, and he was an amazing man who believed in abortion, and he also believed in luxury.
We actually purchased Epstein's Island and turned it into this resort.
We could put here's John Stillborn here.
Now, what I'm saying here is...
He adopted so many Mexican kids. It's crazy.
And black children from Africa.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
And what his whole philosophy is if you live in southern Texas or one of these landlocked states where abortion is not readily available, why not make a vacation out of it? Why would you not? Yeah. Honestly, why would you not?
If I was 13 and pregnant from my dad, I would love to go on an island vacation and have an abortion.
Listen, you come for the abortion, you stay for the luxury at the John R. Stillborn Resort for terminations and luxury.
Favorite John Stillborn quote is, "A man serves Christ best on his knees."
A man is strongest on his knees.
There we go.
That's what my pastor, John Stillborn, told me.
A man is
and
strongest.
He told him. And it's true.
Rest in peace,
because when you have faith, but you still need to kill a baby, you can go down to the...
So is John Stillborn a Democrat or Republican?
He's everything you want. He's whatever you need. John Stillborn was the man, but he knew that one day that women would want
I always wondered
to get
how
an
we would
abortion
get canceled. I guess this was the way.
In luxury. I think that this is honestly a very strong business model because abortions are going to happen regardless.
If Bum Island didn't get us canceled.
Listen. All right, your options. You live in like fucking Odessa,
Bums
Texas.
Are not really watching
Odessa,
our
Texas,
videos.
right? Your options. You can go down to Mexico, sure, and have a fucking terrible life event that you regret for the rest of your life, and you let some Mexican lady, fucking eating a fucking patella, or what are the paletas? Patellas, and she's eating a fucking cookies and cream patella while she's digging out the baby with a hanger.
Oh no!
Or you could go to the John R. Stillborn Resort for Terminations in Luxury.
We put hot stones on your back.
Resort for luxurious terminations.
That's just step one. We'll get rid of that little baby for you real quick. After that, you get a nice little massage. Go down to the spa.
There's a movie theater.
They're going to pamper you. Whatever you guys want. We have a little, while you're watching Top Gun or whatever the fucking newest movie is.
Wall-E.
They'll bring you out a little... what's the little boards with crackers and
charcuterie?
Yeah, they will bring you one of those while you're watching Top Gun or any movie of your choice.
Yeah, and it depends on whatever package you decide. And my favorite word is package. Whatever package you decide, there is the sober package for people just want to get through it. 13-year-olds, and then there's the
wilding out.
I'm fine with some wine package. And that one is
fine with wine.
And that comes with 3 charcuterie boards because they're there for about a week recovering, right?
You can stay as long as you need to.
As long as you need to. Unless we overbook and we need your room.
and then you're out,
Yeah, well, then we got the huts from the Fire Festival. We imported 17 of those out on the beach.
We've got ham sandwiches. You can log into my Netflix or my HBO Max. We'll give you 2 cigarettes after you abort the kid.
Like post-abortion cigarettes.
It's like
you get 3 Yahoos.
Come on, yeah.
Coat hanger in Mexico, or fucking you want to go to Florida? Really?
Yahoos on the beach, baby. Come on.
You're gonna deal with Ron DeSantis and a bunch of alligators in Florida, or you're gonna go down to the John Rutherford Stillborn Resort for terminations.
To talk about the fact that this is at the old Epstein Island, which has now been revamped. And we have the...
We're actually located in Hemet, California. It's a true destination for luxury.
Paris. We're in Paris.
Yeah, Lake Paris also has a location. We're in Lake Paris.
Yeah.
And you can get rid of that little thing. You don't want them. Your dad knocked you up.
We have 3 locations. We got 4 locations actually with the new Slab City location. We got Menifee. We got Paris, Lake Paris.
All throughout.
I'm actually going to branch off and do my own thing in Lake Elsinore.
Beautiful Riverside County.
I'm going rogue. Yeah,
Riverside, San Bernardino counties. That's the ticket.
Great.
Honestly, though, come on down. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, man.
Listen, the Roe v. Wade thing was fucked up. But if I want to make some money in the memory of my pastor, John R. Stillborn, is there anything wrong with that if I'm helping oppressed women?
I mean, listen, you can come down for a budget version. We call it the scoop and suck. And you come on down, scoop, suck it out, and then we just send you on your way. So if you just want the bare bones, we call it a la carte, if you will.
We will
so
send
if you just want the, it's called the scoop and suck, come on down. And at the end, you get, was it frozen yogurt we got?
No, we send them on their way with a ham sandwich with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top of it.
Can we do the scoop and suck for free, but if they chose to do the other packages?
Oh, the scoop and suck is the budget. I mean,
you can buy us at any time.
Yeah,
at any time.
For a basic scoop and suck, just give us $35, and
if you
2
buy any of
bottles,
the packages, the scoop and suck comes included.
Well, the scoop and suck, I mean, that's the whole point of the resort. Right. But the scoop and suck is just the basic version. You know, people down on their luck. 2 bottles of RC Cola and $35. If you give us a half a pack of Newports, bonus points if some of them are smoked, we'll give you a free pillow.
We have the best doctors available, imported from Venezuela and Cuba. These guys are on top of their game because they've been doing terminations for the state. And like if they didn't do them correctly, they would be murdered. So these guys are precise.
Yeah, I got the Cuban plug.
You're really gonna go trust, some fucking doctor, fucking Dave,
Dr. Dave.
Dr. Dave. You're gonna trust that guy? Or you're gonna trust
Straight Dave?
You're gonna trust Straight Dave down at the John R. Stillborn Resort for terminations in luxury. I don't understand how you can argue with this. If you're in the market,
I understand it very much.
If you're in the market for a termination. Up to 9 months, we will service anything you need.
I love how you did audio fine print.
Late term, short term, whatever. All terms. This is an all-term resort.
Early term.
If that kid is 52 weeks old, we will do a post-birth abortion.
That's called murder?
John Rutherford Stillborn.
It's in Riverside County, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Well,
there's
thanks, Newsom.
There's antique laws here. These are older laws on the books.
So we grandfathered in, if you will, with the baby, and it's not murder. It's a duel. We just won the duel.
What if instead of abortion, you had the kid, but you handed him a pistol at birth, and you had to duel him, and whoever won got to survive.
Can you imagine being killed by a literal?
You got to pay extra for that, though.
Yeah, it's a spectacle.
And you got to sign something.
Yeah, also, it's like a gladiator fight, so like there's going to be an audience for that.
And a tiger.
But you will get some.
We'll
go ahead and comp a few.
The baby
things.
has a revolver with a really heavy trigger, so there's no chance.
I mean, you can give it. Well,
give the kid a 45. Put a 45 in every newborn's hand. They have a fighting chance.
Well,
you know how many people I would have shot by now?
All right. Enough about abortion.
Thank God.
Honestly, I'm sorry. I'm pro-choice. I think it's disgusting, but I recognize that if we ban abortion, terrible things are going to happen.
It's just a stepping stone, baby.
I don't like taking rights from any group of people.
It's just them opening the door,
even though it's women. But
yeah. Next is fucking.
What we should have done.
Same sex can't marry anymore.
What we should have done is just repealed the right for women to vote. I think that they should have done that. They should Can the Supreme Court revisit that?
I think they can. I don't think they will.
No,
they should.
Well,
there's women on the Supreme Court, so then they wouldn't be able to even vote.
Yeah.
Well, they would be invalidated and they would lose their spots immediately.
I mean, but they couldn't even vote for this, even if they wanted to.
Naturally. Of course.
This
is best case scenario.
This episode is worst case scenario.
Well, it's just a prank, bro. Just a prank.
Honestly, speculating.
Honestly, the John R. Stillborn, it's a joke. You know, loosen up a little bit, right? Unless there's
Freddy's
some
on
actual
pills. He's super loose.
Unless there's some actual dollar signs. What we should talk about now, towards the tail end of the final episode of the final season of Below the Influence podcast, is what are our best moments from season 3, Mel? What are some moments that really stick out to you?
That time I didn't have weed, and it was like my worst episode ever.
What episode was that?
I don't remember, but I remember not having weed, and I was really upset about it. That's what
good.
sticks out. Season 3 was a fucking thorn in my side.
Okay.
I remember when you guys started the bottle that you were finishing up now.
So do I.
Oh, yeah. You want to finish that bottle?
Oh, my God.
That's it. Come on, I give you a fucking splash.
We're going to do more after this.
Remember this?
I love Bren. With all my heart.
What's your favorite season 3 memory?
That was a good mucus thing going on there, but
Listen, we only had one guest on this season, and it was Patrick, a.k.a. Jake, a.k.a. JJ, or a.k.a. Jay, whatever the fuck he's going by nowadays.
Costa Rican Jay.
Congratulations on the new kid. I haven't been able to tell you this, but if you're watching, nice.
He's listening. He's a listener.
All right, well, congratulations, Patty.
Yeah, Ozzy. Little baby Ozzy.
The kid's name is Ozzy?
Yeah.
Is he going to change his name too? Is he going to go by Oz? He's going to steal somebody else's name? Like his dad did?
He's going to be O. Call me O.
Anyway.
Oh, call me nothing.
I'll call me nothing.
One of my favorite moments from season 3 was, let's see, there's a lot of them.
I love when we got canceled this episode.
Listen, if you cancel me, you're a bigot. And honestly, I actually bought a book today. It's like the handbook of the First Amendment, and there's a lot of people in there that I don't like. And it starts it off with this group of Russian anarchists who immigrated to America during Woodrow Wilson's tenure back in like 1919, 1920, and they were openly calling for resistance against the Wilson government for World War I because they thought that we should not be involved. What the government did at that time was they imprisoned these Russian, they're communist anarchists. And I actually really I really resonate with what this crazy, I forget her name, Steinham or some shit. I really resonate with what she was trying to say. She was trying to say that you should be able to advocate for whatever the fuck you want, whenever you want, and it's covered by the First Amendment. And I love the First Amendment.
As long as it doesn't hurt anyone else, yeah.
No.
As long as no one gets hurt and everyone consents.
I mean, what do you mean by that?
Let's just have a good
time. What do you mean by that? Doesn't hurt anybody else.
Yeah, as long as what you're doing.
Like if you're saying that President Biden sucks.
Yeah,
back like 100 years ago, they used to be able
me.
to just lock you up because they had something called the Sedition Act, where they said that you were openly advocating for Germany. You're on Germany's side if you're criticizing the president.
You on Germany's side, Freddie?
Listen, all I'm saying, the First Amendment is beautiful and it should cover every single demographic.
What are you talking about?
The First Amendment.
Oh man,
is this your comprehension skills?
What if
I'm not rambling?
What if
I've made a?
What if I had a sign that said "shoot up schools" and just like walked around with that? Is that okay?
That's free speech.
No, that's actually.
I think that everybody in your community would ridicule you, and I think that they would just destroy you, and I think that you would have a bunch of hackers destroy your life. That's what will happen with true justice.
Street justice.
It's internet justice now.
You're not allowed to have a sign that says that.
It never
you're
got
asking people to do a crime.
You can't. Okay.
Let's all commit some crimes tonight.
If they don't happen, it's not illegal.
You can't request people to do a crime.
I'm just saying, First Amendment should always be favored.
I agree with it.
We all love it, right?
I'm exercising my First Amendment right now.
I'm a 10th Amendment bitch.
And that's what I love about season 3.
We've been exercising our First Amendment rights.
Honestly, you know what? Never mind.
Well, if you've watched this far, we're going at 2 hours, hour 45. First of all, go suck yourself. Second of all, like, follow, subscribe. Comment down below who you'd vote for 2024. D-Lo is coming to take it.
I'm going to run with a whole fucking campaign on this tomorrow.
I'm
going to go scorched earth with a Instagram campaign.
Oh, no.
We're going to do this.
It's on.
I'm gonna do polls.
It's so on.
We're gonna get this going.
Oh man.
We're also gonna have Freddie as like a third party candidate.
That's our
Feel
green,
the burn.
that's our green party.
Classic libertarian green Freddie. You fucking spoiler son of a bitch.
I'm just gonna put a bunch of like really
you
bad.
Gary Johnson,
You know how many,
Ross
you know,
Perot,
you know how many
piece of
purple
shit.
hairs I'm about to send to your front lawn, Jake?
Freddie has pink eyebrows right now.
Do you guys understand how many clips of you guys saying terrible things I have, and how bad I can make you guys look in slander campaigns?
You won't do it.
I have every video we've ever made in an archive.
Freddie, if you ever threaten
even
me again,
some that have not been come out.
What's
so.
crazy, right, is you threaten me, but I will legitimately murder you.
I know where you live and where you sleep.
I know where you sleep.
No,
so I know where you sleep. So you
Anyways,
can go to sleep peacefully tonight.
I'm gonna win this election, so you guys can all Eskimo kiss or whatever Mel kept requesting.
All right, so
Vote DeLorian.
vote me. You don't even have to know my name. You just know the face.
It's really funny
It's
how
the
you
man
guys
of
just
a
said
thousand.
vote for Freddie. Both of you guys. That's crazy. That's
Listen,
wild.
All right. Okay. All right. What's your favorite part of
Fuck
season
the editor.
3? What's your favorite?
You can't edit. Well, I guess you could edit all of this. Fuck you. God damn it.
What's your favorite part of season 3,
You
Freddie?
said it already when we drank all the Jack Daniels.
I really liked the synergy and the fact that we can hang out as a group of friends and have something to look forward to every week, and how fun this is. And I definitely don't have a gun in my head, and you definitely don't have my children tied up in your garage.
If you have any more emotions to display, can you go in the kitchen and make a fucking bundt cake and put them all in there?
A dump cake?
Sure. Well, is that about it? Is that season 3? Is that the end of Below the Influence podcast? The cinematic.
Oh, it's gonna get way more cinematic.
Cinematographic.
Cinema.
I mean, maybe it's the end of us just sitting here at a table shooting the shit.
Shooting shit.
Yeah, we can't tell you what we got in store. We're just gonna let you know. Vote for DeLorian 2024. That rhymed.
If you vote for Mel, who uses a pseudonym, DeLorian, which is not his birth name,
No,
by law,
it's my Chinese name.
you're voting for inflation. You're voting for more Joe Biden.
Let's go.
You're voting for no abortions for anyone in mandatory gay arranged marriage.
Everyone has to be gay, and everyone has to be married by
a gay. By a gay.
And it's not your choice who you get married to.
You vote for me, I let you drink a little bit of liquor on the job. You vote for me,
just enough.
Maybe I'll slip you a 20 here or there.
For what?
Just for being an American citizen.
Oh, God.
The best.
You vote for me, maybe I'll fly a MAGA flag. If you vote for me.
Where are you going to fly? You got a plane?
I'll put it in the back of my Charger. I'll get a 30-foot MAGA flag.
Oh, God. Imagine how many
Charger.
eggs are going to hit your car by the time you get home.
It's going to look like one of those Alolan executors. You know, the super tall executor?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to look like that. So I'm going to have a 30-foot MAGA / JDG flag.
Can you throw
JDG
BTI
stands for Jake the Great, by
Can
the
you
way.
throw any BTI in there? At least do some promotion?
No, and yeah, parentheses, follow Below the Influence podcast.
.com.
And I will not allow Freddie to live. So I will eliminate that issue. And the John Rutherford Stillborn Resort will be state funded. And the government will go ahead and pay for your free abortions, regardless of what state you live in.
Guys, if you're watching, if you're hearing this and not watching it, please stop what you're doing. Go over to the mobile device that this is playing from. Go on YouTube and then comment exactly what you were doing at the moment that this came up. And just let us know what you honestly think about the show. We really want to know if you guys genuinely enjoy this or if this is just something that you watch because you have to.
Is this something that you watch because it shows up on your TikTok feed against your will? Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
God bless God, the Queen, Joe Biden, Donald Trump.
Vote for DeLorian.
The Queen is dead. It's a fucking hoax.
You guys have a good night. We'll see you.
It's a hoax.
We'll see you soon.
The Queen is gone.
Don't know when, but we'll see you soon.
It's going to end with Jake.
The Queen is gone. The Queen is done.